You just stop eating yourself. Hello, welcome back. Firstly, I want to say thank you for all of the really nice comments that were left on my last video. Now, I think a couple of you probably have guessed what I'm getting for my next boat, but I'm going to confirm that for you in this video. I am having a brand new narrowboat constructed by Aintree Boats in Liverpool, and the boat that I have chosen is a 25-foot Beetle. Regular viewers of my channel will know that I am obsessed with tiny boats. I just love them. They are so cute. Now I actually am going to have one. And some people have been a bit surprised that I am moving from a 48-foot boat down to a much smaller 25-foot boat. And the reasons for this are I'm not going to be living on the boat full time, so I don't need as much space as I did on the previous boat. And also, to be honest, even with my 48-foot boat, most of the time I was only using one room at a time, and so much of that space just went to waste. It's going to be much easier to find places to moor when I'm out cruising. All of the costs on a smaller boat are going to be much lower than at the moment. On my old boat, I was paying over £500 a month for license fees, mooring, insurance, maintenance, etc. And I've worked out that the new boat is going to be costing about a quarter of that. I've had a few doubts because I wasn't using Snapdragon as much as I should have been towards the end. And I think, what if it's the same with the newer boat? What if I don't use it as much as I would like to? And that's a risk, but at a much lower cost. I won't feel so guilty about it. But also a big reason that I didn't take my last boat out as much as I would have liked to is because it was just so unreliable. Almost every time I went out, it was breaking down or I was having problems with the engine. It was one thing after another, and that really got disheartening. You'll notice that when the boat was in good mechanical order, I was out all the time. But then something else would happen, and that's the nature of an older boat. So my hope is that with the new boat, I won't have any of these problems, and I'll be able to get out and do what I love, which is to cruise the waterways, and I'll be able to explore so many different places without quite so many problems as I had previously. So why did I choose the Aintree Beetle specifically? Well, at first I didn't want a Beetle. I had different ideas about the tiny boat that I wanted. I looked at other boats, both second-hand and new builds. But as I looked more into it and formed a bit more of a solid opinion in my mind about what I was looking for, I fell more and more in love with the Aintree Beetles. The layout is just what I'm looking for. I had certain requirements when looking for my new boat. I wanted it to be under 30 foot long. I wanted to have usable outside space, a cruiser stern, a proper well deck as well. I think on the Beetle there are 6 or 7 feet of outdoor space on a 25-foot boat, which I think is brilliant. My other requirements were that I wanted an inboard engine rather than an outboard, and I didn't want a stove. And since making contact with the guys there and getting to know them, I have been really impressed with the level of service that they've offered me. And I've gone up and seen their workshop there. When I went up there, they were building a 25-foot Beetle, so I've gone inside and had a look around. As soon as I stepped down inside, I could picture myself on that boat. It felt like coming home, and I'm just so excited to see my own brand new boat come to life. They've shown me different options for paint colours and upholstery and tiling and the flooring and whatnot. If you do have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments and I'll try and get back to as many of you as possible. In the next video, I'm going to talk to you about the process of selling my narrowboat because it wasn't straightforward. and it wasn't all plain sailing, pun intended. So make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss that, and I will see you all again very, very soon. Thank you for watching.